Hello, everybody, and welcome to the new episode. We are in the one of my favorite places here in New Guernica, in the kitchen. So we going to dive today in the history of SLIM. Thank you very much for being here, for accepting this invitation.
No, thank you so much for having me on. I'm excited to be here.
Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to know, do you remember what part in your life when you decide to become a DJ? Like,
part in my
all right, I'm gonna try this, you know?
Yeah, I do actually. I right before 2020 hit, I bought my first pair of it was I don't even know what it was, DDJ controller.
Yeah.
And I was DJing background music for hip hop acts who are my friends I went to school with, and I was like, oh, this doesn't seem too hard, and I learned to DJ, or tried to learn to DJ, and then failed miserably. And
Wow.
Then I ended up going to a guy called Koda who did Sunday school. He ran like lessons DJing. It was all hip hop based. And I reckon it was like 20 minutes into that lesson was when I was like, I know I can do this. This is sick. It's going to be good fun.
Fuck,
So, yeah. He's just like, it was a good teacher. It was a good environment. I was really, really into hip hop music at the time.
Nice.
And,
now you feel comfortable with all this, and go there and go for it, you know?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
lose the
100%.
fear and go.
That's it. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, lockdown hit and I was able to practice every day forever.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you see the Melbourne scene of the the night parties here in this wonderful city?
How do I see it?
Yeah, it's very exciting because Melbourne is very excited and very into it in music, in scene and art, you know? And the DJs, I think the electronic music here is very powerful thing, you know? We can find gigs every day, and, you know...
You're exactly right. Some people would argue that that's bad, but I actually really like it. There's a thing for everyone's taste, or a party for everyone's taste, and you can always find your crowd in Melbourne. No matter what you're looking for, there's always going to be something provided for you by someone. I think it's really cool. We get some of the best talent here because there's so many options and there's so many parties, so many sounds that people are pushing. I think we're very lucky to have such a diverse scene.
Yeah, it's amazing. You can find all the entire world in this place, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
I read the other day, and Melbourne have the 70% of the people have like background in other countries, you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
In this place, you can find 200 different languages. So you have a lot of different vibe. A lot of people who come here from the other places, including me, you know, and make all these kind of things, you know, like go into the art of music or painting or whatever the art connecting, because this place, I think, is such a wonderful place for make art, you know, music as well.
I agree.
I include you make your own like a label too.
Yes.
Split is the name.
Slip.
Slip.
Yes, yeah. How did I?
How do you start it? When do you decide to make? You run this like alone, or do you have like friends?
Mostly by myself. I enlist friends where I can. So if I've got like a busy period coming up, or I like need a little bit of help, I'll ask some friends to do some things. But it is mostly me. It was birthed out of wanting to throw parties so that I could play the sound that my friends and I wanted to hear. It had a few iterations, and it took me a little while to kind of get a grasp of the direction that I wanted to go. And I mean, that's always changing. I'm always going to change, I guess, the style that I'm liking. If you ask me 6 months from now, I'll be pushing Slip in a different direction. But it just started out of like for the love of music and wanting to create a space for me and my friends to have some fun, to get a little bit wild, and to create some memories.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
I love this kind of thing too, because it's not only DJing, you know, because the passions go or have more like paths, you know. Or some people like make DJing or make music too. They creators run their parties, you know.
Yeah.
Do you make your music too?
Not at the moment.
You ever been?
I do like for fun, but I haven't released anything, and I probably won't for a little while. but it's a good hobby. It takes up a lot of time. It takes a lot of learning. Yeah.
Yeah, no, a lot of work, you know, and release the thing. You need to feel very comfortable with the thing, you know.
100%.
100%. Yeah, because it's weird because you listen to your own things, you know, and you'll be like kind of embarrassed things. Say, oh, I'm gonna have this for myself, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to show it anybody. But yeah, it's so weird. What is your actually, I'd like to know, how do you prepare your DJ set? I know there's always any party, maybe it's different because different vibe.
Yeah.
Include here, because the only vibe that you have here is your own, you know, because the club is closed today.
Yeah.
You don't have any people here. There's, you know, how do you concentrate? How do you prepare your DJ set for the parties, first of all, and then I like to know for here in these places.
Yeah, absolutely. So for parties, it depends where I'm playing. I like to kind of suss out the venue or suss out the vibe before I play there. So if I know that I'm gonna get booked, I'll go to the venue a couple weeks before, or I'll try and see an act and see how the crowd reacts, see what they want. Also depends on, I guess, the time in the night that I'm booked. If it's earlier, I'm gonna play a little bit more chill. And sometimes I guess the crowd wants you to pump it up a little bit earlier, but I try to play the slot and do the right thing by the person playing after me. If playing peak time, I kind of just fill my playlist with all the bangers and go a little bit crazy, and then again for close, kind of try and lift the tempo. But it all varies. It is very dependent on the venue, what my assessment of the crowd and what I think that they'll like, and how that matches with my own personal taste. And then everywhere in between, I'll kind of like mix match some songs in different times. For this set, for Tilt Shift, I actually was a little bit self-indulgent. I tried to pick some songs that I haven't had a chance to play, or that I have put in playlists for all of these clubs, and haven't felt that I had the ability to play, or it wasn't the right time to play those. So I got to play some fun stuff, and I really just tried to find the stuff that I like the most, and that if I was DJing to myself at home, what I would want to hear. Yeah, a little bit self-indulgent.
This is very nice, actually. It's very good. Yeah, when I hear, I make not that often. I make that question, but that was very good, actually. I didn't, but yeah, because you can be alone, you know, with your music. Like, it's not in the house because you have cameras there. You know, it's kind of weird. But you can try different things, you know.
Yeah.
Because you play a lot, so in Glamorama too.
Yes, yeah, I'm very fortunate. I get to play glam.
Resident is the name for that.
Play once a month, roughly, thereabouts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's very fun.
I know that a lot of people love Glamorama too.
Yeah, I have such a big love for glam. They've taken good care of me for a long time, and the crowd there is immaculate. You always get good punters, people that really get into the music and get into the vibe, so it's good fun.
Good to know. I hear a lot about I've never been in Glamorama.
You should go. Yeah.
I actually, it's in my list, because a lot of people speak me about Glamorama and say, okay, nice.
Go.
I like to go there. Yeah. What is your plan for the future?
That's a very tough question. I honestly couldn't give you a solid answer.
For this year maybe.
Yeah. Look, I just want to keep playing music, keep having fun with my friends. I think I've got a couple of gigs coming up that I'm really excited to play. And after that, I really don't think too far in the future. It's like, just take each month as it comes. So if I was to give you maybe a solid answer, maybe I'd say I'd like to have played 1 gig or 2 gigs a month from here on out for the rest of the year. Maybe I've spent a bit more time doing some music production, maybe putting something out. For Slip, maybe getting a release finally. I've got a few things going on in the background, but I haven't been able to lock anything in. So maybe an EP release on the label.
Nice. What is the line for the label? What kind of music or style do you curate for the label? Or variant do you have? Like,
it's very varied at the moment.
I love that.
It's kind of whatever I'm inspired by in that month. It's very, very different. I tried to really start it as a platform, as like a mix series to, I guess, give people a platform where they otherwise wouldn't have, or just create a showcase of up and coming artists. That's where it kind of stemmed from, and through that I've got a couple of, I guess, UKG influenced records that are just about ready to release. But like I said before, I guess if you talk to me in 6 months' time, I might be doing electro only. I don't know. But yeah, UKG at the moment.
This is the good thing about the electronic music. You can make whatever you want. You know, it's not. And if you not be comfortable, maybe play with your own name. You know, the different things. You can change your name. You know, like, it's very easy.
Extremely easy.
It's very easy. Okay, thank you very much, buddy, for being here, for sharing your history.
No, thank you so much for having me on. It's been a pleasure.
And thank you very much for all the people who see and comment on and follow all these interviews. And see you in the next episode. See you. Bye bye. Thank you very much.
Ouch.